Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, my name is Mark.
And I'm Cassandra.
And welcome. This channel is about our journey as international nurses coming to the US. So if you are a nurse or you're just interested in gaining information on how to get to the US, this channel is for you. Today, we'll be discussing our company, O'Grady Peyton International.
O'Grady Peyton International is a healthcare company that helps international nurses find jobs in the United States of America. They provide jobs in various locations. They help international nurses get their nursing license. They provide a competitive salary with great benefits, and they also provide sponsorship for permanent residency. So, if you're a nurse with a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing
from a recognized institution,
you are fluent in English, both written and verbal,
and you've been working in an acute care setting for at least 12 months or 1 year,
then guess what? You've actually met the requirements to apply to O'Grady Peyton International.
Applying to O'Grady Peyton is very easy. All you have to do is go on their website and fill out an application and submit it. The link is in the description box below. Once the application is submitted, someone will contact you from the agency. When they do, that is the opportunity that you have to ask all the questions that you need to determine if this company is suitable for you. After that, they will give you a screening test. It's a simple test. It's very easy, and once you've completed that, then they will schedule an official interview with you, and there your journey begins.
Preparing for the NCLEX examination is a very crucial phase in the entire process. It was a challenging time for me, but O'Grady made sure that I had someone to guide me every step of the way. I had a mentor who ensured that I did all my weekly readings and I did all my weekly exams that were assigned to me. I had to sign up for a Kaplan review course, which I paid $200 for at that time. O'Grady Peyton determines your readiness for the NCLEX exam with their own exam. In my case, when I passed that exam, O'Grady scheduled my NCLEX exam. They paid for my accommodation to sit the exam in Florida. They paid for my flight to go to Florida to sit the exam, and they also gave me clear instructions to get to the exam center. 2 days later, I was called with the good news to say that I was successful in my exam.
Oh yeah!
When it was time for me to do my interview, O'Grady assigned me a clinical specialist who interviewed me. That interview was just to determine my knowledge level and my clinical background. She also gave me a few tips on how to prepare for my upcoming interviews. Later on, O'Grady sent me an email with a list of potential interview questions that I used to help me to prepare for my actual interviews. These questions were similar to those that were asked in the interview, and that helped to boost my confidence.
Once you have successfully passed your NCLEX, then your immigration process begins. Please remember to submit all your documents in a timely manner. Immigration process usually takes 10 to 14 months. There are many factors that may cause a delay or expedite your process. My journey, it only took me 6 months. I wrote NCLEX in April of 2017 and I completed it, and I was able to travel in October 2017. There are costs that is associated with the immigration process. You do have to pay $220. That's how much I paid for my visa screen printing. And then there was that $345 for the National Visa Center. That's where you get your initial immigrant visa.
When it was time for me to leave Jamaica to come here to the United States, it was a bittersweet moment. It was time for me to leave my friends, my family, my co-workers, and everything that I'm accustomed to come to a new country. Lucky for me though, I was coming with my husband, and as we know, home is where the heart is. Aww. With every other phase, O'Grady assigns a support person to help you. Before we came here, we had someone to help us to choose an apartment. She ensured that the apartment was in a safe area. And for those of you who are coming with children, they'll give you information on different schools and daycare. They also referred us to a car company, and we started the process of buying our car before we came here. They paid for my flight to come here to the US. And when we arrived at the airport, there was someone there to pick us up and take us to our hotel. She took us the next day to our apartment, which O'Grady paid 2 months rent for. And she also helped us to buy groceries. She helped us to buy our phones. She helped us to open a bank account. She gave us a small tour of the community that we're going to live in. And she even brought me to my hospital just for me to know where it is. She also helped me to buy my scrubs before I started working. She stayed with us for an entire week, and overall she just helped us to get more settled. Overall, I would say O'Grady made the transition process so much easier for us.
Now for the best part, salary. O'Grady Peyton International pays one of the highest rates for international nurses here in the US. The typical contract is 4,160 hours, which works out to be about 2 years, but you do need to finish the 4,160 hours. You typically work a 36 to 40 hour week. They do have something that I love, which is called a 36-hour guaranteed work week. With that is, if you work, for example, a 36-hour week, which is 3 12-hour shifts, and your hospital calls you off for 12 hours, then you still get your entire pay for that week. There are 3 things that influences your salary and your contract length. It is your specialty, the hospital that you work at, and the state that you work in. You typically get paid bi-weekly, which is good because where I came from, I got paid monthly. I love the bi-weekly pay. Now for the other stuff. The breach. Please do not breach your contract, and make sure that you read your contract thoroughly before you sign it. Make sure you understand there is a hefty cost assigned to breaching your contract. So make sure and read your contract. Once you've completed that 4,160 hours, you are free to do as you please and live the American dream. If you would like to know what our pay rate is, and you would like to know the cost of breach of contract, please email us. Our email is in the description box below. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions. O'Grady Peyton has a team of support specialists to guide you every step of your journey.
And that's the exact reason why I would recommend O'Grady Peyton International. And as you've heard Mark said before, the length of contract, that's something to look into. You have to admit, guys, the length is really short, just 2 years.
Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Subscription is free, so all you have to do is just click that button.